Hola. Hola, chicos. This is the live for Spanish 2. I see some of my Spanish 3 students here. Hola. Hi, Emma. Hola. Hola, Jake. Okay, so this is the Spanish 2 live. We're going to do another Spanish 3 live tomorrow. I'm doing that one. And again, all of our lives are going to be at 12:30. Adios. Exactly, Jake. Yes, this is a great opportunity to brush up on some Espanol. All right, so for Spanish 2, Spanish 3 kids, you're welcome to stay too because this is all good review for you. But just remember that if you can't stay or you can't watch right now, I'm going to post all of these as YouTube videos on my webpage. So for Spanish 2, this is your homepage on my webpage. Got a nice dish of paella here for you. To view your assignments calendar, you're going to go over to, hola, Julia, te amo también. You're going to go to the calendar. Hola, Javier. I'm doing well. How are you? All right, so for Spanish 2, here's your calendar. So today, if I look, again, you have to click on the assignment and it tells you the specific information for what you have to do, your directions for each day. So we're going to go over the answers to your Chapter 3A review sheet, as well as pages 1 and 2 in your 3B packet. And we'll do a little bit of vocab practice. And then we'll talk about what you guys have coming up later this week. So I'm going to start with your answer key for the 3A review sheet. Again, we had just finished community stuff, places in the community, errands that you would run in the community. So here is the answer sheet to the 3A review sheet. So if you can take a look at this, look at your answers. I'll leave it up here. And Emma, you may be the only person here from your class. So if you have any questions, let me know. But, just making those word associations like enviar una carta, cuidar a mis hermanos, echar esta carta, hola Pepe. Yes. So this was a review of vocabulary here. Leave it up for another minute. Let me know if you have any questions on what you see. I try to underline keywords that would have helped you to determine your answer. All right, so then I'm going to flip it over to the back, and this was the preterite practice. And let's see if I could get it all here. Okay, so this was the paragraph. If I translate it, it says, last night I went, hola Megan, your live is going on right now with Mrs. Shaber. So the Spanish 4 live is happening there. If you want to hop over to her Instagram, she's live with the Spanish 4s. This is Spanish 2 right now. All right, so back to my irregular preterite paragraph. It says, last night I went to a magnificent party. Remember with ear, you're going to have that after the line to tell you that you are going to use ear because you're saying you're going to a place. My friend tuvo la fiesta. So he had the party at his parents' house. Sus padres hicieron toda la comida. His parents made all the food. And they gave us. Now it's dieron because the person who's doing the action is my parents. So my parents gave. And who are they giving to? Who are they giving it to? They're giving it to us. That's why it says nos. Nos dieron regalos de fiesta, which are party favors. Todas las personas trajeron. Now, that one is starred because it's a J verb, so I'm just reminding you that for the eos form, there is no I in the eos form for J verbs in the preterite. So all the people brought a gift for my friend because it was his birthday. I wanted to buy him a CD, but I didn't have enough money, and I wasn't able to buy it, is what that is saying. Yo fui a, again, you see that a there, saying I went to, la librería is the bookstore, coming from libro. Y le compré un libro, and I bought him a book. He likes to read a lot. My parents drove me, that's what conducir is, condujeron, to the party, and they vinieron a las 10 para traerme a casa. Ellos me dijeron, they told me that I had to leave, que tuve que salir. And again, the reason why this is in the ellos form dijeron is because it's my parents that are doing it. My parents told me. Hola, Seth. Hey, anybody who's here, just quick, this is the Spanish 2 live. Hey, Bree. And we're going to do the Spanish 3 live tomorrow at 12:30. All right, to finish up this paragraph, it says, yo no quise salir. I didn't want to leave. My parents were very angry. Estuvieron muy enojados conmigo. All right. Hola, Seth. How you doing? You're home, I'm assuming, doing the same thing we are, online classes, trying to finish up your college work. All right. Any questions here with this worksheet? All right. So the other thing I wanted to go over is we're going to look at the pages 1 and 2 in your chapter 3B packet. So I gave you guys this stuff in class on Friday, everything you need for chapter 3B. So if I click on materials over on the left-hand navigation bar, this is where all your chapter 3B stuff is going to be found, with answer keys and everything. So you guys can be checking your work at home as well. So I'm going to pull up the answer key here so we could just talk about it a little bit. These were pages 1 and 2, yes? Yes. So you got to read. This was essentially the en contexto that we typically do in class. You had to translate some vocab here, and this unit is all with like community items, I guess you could say. We're talking about like the statue, the pedestrian, the policeman, the fountain, the plaza. So all those kind of words. And again, you have access to this. This is on my webpage, so you can check your answers. But this was the en contexto here. And again, anything that was in bold is a vocab word. So this expression como se va means how do I get to? How do I get to this place? Here in the second box on page 2, it says cruza esta calle, cruzar, to cross, right? Kind of sounds like the English word there. Y sigue derecho, and go straight, hasta llegar a la señal de parada, until you arrive at the stop sign. La señal de parada is the stop sign. You also have the word semáforo, which is a stop light. And then it says, allí dobla a la izquierda, there, turn to the left. All of our words of the day that we were doing were going to include a review of like right, left, but on your vocab list at the top, you do have some prepositions there that you can review, because those are really helpful, obviously, when we're giving directions. Okay, después de manejar. Manejar is another word for conducir, which is to drive. So after driving for a block, turn to the right. Here, the word queda. Queda, we looked at quedarse before, and that was to remain or to stay, but here it means to be located. So it says, el banco queda a mano izquierda. The bank is located. It's almost like using a star on the left-hand side in the middle of Avenida Juárez. Okay. Miguel, ten cuidado. Michael, be careful. That's an expression, tener cuidado, be careful. Es un poco peligroso. It's a little dangerous. We're going to pass down or pass by, I'm sorry. Pasar por could mean to like pass through, to pass down, to pass by a bridge. And then basta means enough. All right. And then at the end of this page, ve más despacio, go more slowly. La policía te va a poner una multa. The police is going to give you a ticket. Me estás poniendo nervioso. That's the expression for you're making me nervous. Me estás poniendo nervioso. So there are a bunch of words here that are really not cognates, words and expressions that I would encourage you to make sure you're studying. And if you go to your calendar, going back to my webpage here, I did put, I think it was in yesterday. Let's see. If I scroll back to, actually it was Tuesday. If you click on Define 3B Vocab, you will see that I put the Quizlet link here. Yeah, hola, Victor. So, Victor, this is the level 2 live, and we're going to do another level 3 live tomorrow at 12:30. But the live from yesterday for Spanish 3 is up on my webpage if you didn't catch that. Senora Funk did it, and you can go watch it there. So what I was trying to show you guys is I do have the Quizlet link to the 3B words here. You can go here, you can practice, do some flashcards, do some games, whatever you can use. I'm also going to link a video that I typically show with this. It's kind of entertaining. It's like about a guy who's in Mexico. He's like super American, and he is like going around the city because he has like a date that night with a Mexican girl. It's pretty entertaining. So if you guys are really bored and looking for something to do, you can do that. All right, what I was going to do, I got about 15 minutes. I'm going to show you, I want to pull this up here. This is the En Contexto, and I was going to just play this through, not this part, but where you have to actually repeat the vocab words, because I think it's good to hear them. And, if you go watch this later and you practice on your own, we usually repeat together in class. You can do that there too. So I'm going to just show these words, and I'm going to have it play through for you. And after we do this, I will just show you what you need for the remainder of the week. So here we go.
Vas a escuchar cada palabra o frase 2 veces. Después de la primera vez, hay una pausa para que puedas pronunciar la palabra o frase. Luego vas a escuchar de nuevo la palabra o frase.
El camión.
Truck.
El camión.
La avenida.
Avenue.
La avenida.
El semáforo.
Stoplight.
El semáforo.
La fuente.
Fountain.
La fuente.
La plaza.
Plaza. That's a cognate there, guys.
La plaza.
El policía.
Policeman.
El policía.
La esquina.
Corner.
La esquina.
Una cuadra.
A block, like a city block.
Una cuadra.
All right. And then we have these. We're going to listen to and repeat. You guys can be repeating at home. This is good pronunciation practice here.
Vas a escuchar cada palabra o frase 2 veces. Después de la primera vez, hay una pausa para que puedas pronunciar la palabra o frase. Luego vas a escuchar de nuevo la palabra o frase.
El cruce de calles.
Intersection.
El cruce de calles.
It's like saying the cross of the streets, so that makes sense, right? Because at an intersection, the streets cross. Okay.
El tráfico.
Traffic, got another cognate there.
El tráfico.
La estatua.
Statue.
La estatua.
El peatón.
Pedestrian.
El peatón.
La señal de parada.
Stop sign.
La señal de parada.
El puente.
Bridge.
El puente.
Estrecho.
Narrow. Think if something's like stretch.
Estrecho.
If something stretches out, I think of like silly putty. If you stretch it out, it becomes narrow. Hola, chicos. This is the level 2 live. We're going to do the level 3 live tomorrow at 12:30 on here. And the one from yesterday is up on my webpage from Senora Funk. But thanks for being here.
Estrecha.
Narrow.
Estrecha.
La carretera.
Highway.
La carretera.
Ancho.
Wide.
Ancho.
Ancha. Ancha.
El permiso de manejar.
Driver's license.
El permiso de manejar.
It's like saying permission to drive, right?
Poner una multa.
To give a ticket.
Poner una multa.
El conductor.
Driver.
El conductor.
That's like coming from the word conducir. They're related, right? Gotta look at those root words. All right, let's see if there's anything else. Hasta, this word means until or like up to. So, like you could say, la tienda está abierta. It's open hasta las 2, until 2 o'clock. That was actually on your other sheet, so we kind of know that word already. All right, and that's it. So let's then go back to my webpage and look at the calendar and see what you guys have coming up here. So you're basically going to be finishing your 3B work the next couple days here. So if I look at the calendar, today is Thursday. We just did my live, and then in your 3B packet, you're going to do pages 4 and 5. It says use the map on page 3 in your 3B packet, which I can show you in a second here, to complete the questions on pages 4 and 5. Again, you have the answer keys, so try it on your own and then check your answers with it later. And this is the map that I'm talking about. This is page 3 in the packet, and you can just detach this map, like rip it out, and then you're going to answer the questions here that go with that map, this page and this page. So that is quite a bit of work, but again, it's using the map. It's really practical. I'm a little sad that we're not in school to do this chapter because this chapter is really important. So just try your best with that. Really try to do it and then check your answers with the answer key. And then if I look for the rest of the week, tomorrow you're going to do pages 6 through 8, which if I look over here, this page is blank, but then you have this. It's just a quick matching. You're going to read the clues. You're going to match. And then this is circling the word to best complete the sentence. That would be page 7. And page 8 here, the last page, you have a little map again, and you have questions. And for the questions, you are going to give directions. So I did provide an example. It says, be sure to start at the car next to the big arrow. So this is your start point here for everything. And then you're going to give directions, how you would get from that point, the car, to the places that they list. So como se va al banco means how does one get to the bank? So then you have to find where the bank is, and the bank is up here, right? So you have to direct them there. So you might say like, sigue derecho, go straight, por una cuadra. Dobla a la izquierda, turn to the right. Dobla a la derecha, right? You're pretending like you are actually in the map. So I want you to do that for all 6 of those questions. So basically by Friday, you are finishing this packet and all the work in this packet. And again, you have your answer key to check there. Then next week, you're going to do that take-home quiz that I gave you. So this, I mean, we're not really supposed to be grading anything here. I would like to collect this when we get back. This is this packet here. I'll show you. Again, all this stuff is, the materials are all on my website too, but I have the hard copies here. So that's this here where you have all the little pictures. You're going to cut these out, and then you're going to follow the directions that are given to you in Spanish, and you're going to glue them onto this map in the correct location, right? So they're giving you actual directions, and you need to put them in the correct spaces on the map. You might have to draw and write some things too, so just make sure you're reading carefully. You can use your notes, obviously, to do this, your vocab list or whatever. There is no answer key to this, though, so this is something I will be collecting when we get back. And then Tuesday, you're going to do the 2 commands notes and worksheet, which is this page here. It's only one-sided, and I've given you the answer key to that as well. So you're going to do this. This is basically like if I was telling somebody to do something, this is how I form the commands. I basically use the ella usted form of that verb, and that is the 2 command form. So like if I was going to tell somebody to write, I would say escribe. That's it's the ella usted form of the present tense, but it is also the 2 command form. Or if I was going to say run, corre, and that is the 2 command form. But there are some irregulars, as there are with all tenses in Spanish. So you have this here. These are your irregulars, to remember which ones are irregular. And then just this worksheet here, which is a guided page from your textbook. You'll do that and check it with the answer key for some practice with those commands. And then we move on to 4A vocab. So that is what is next. And I'll check in again on Thursday if you would like to. Emma, if you were here, / if you are here, you should tell your friend Diego to get on this live, get on the live train here. But thanks for being here. If you were here, again, I will post this will be live for an hour or for 24 hours on my Instagram. And then I'll also put it on my website later today. So, all right, that was Spanish 2. I hope everyone is doing well. Hang in there. Gracias, Emma. Hola, Anthony. How are you? Yeah, Diego really needs to be at these lives, I think. And anybody else from your class as well. But thanks for being here. Appreciate it. All right, I will talk to you guys later. Adios.